Since you guys don't seem to love Nintendo and Soul as much as Sony Pony Soul, I thought I'd give you addicts exactly what you want, because let's face it, I'm not a moral human being and I stupidly get higher from my own supply as well, so I'm having the exact same withdrawal symptoms as all of you are. However, thanks to Sony, we have a fresh batch of Sony Pony Soul due to God of War 2018 officially being announced for PC, and as per usual Sony's ports, it appears like they'll once again deliver an amazing port, with features like ultra-wide support and DLSS support, two features all PC ports should include in 2021. And to put the cherry on top, poor JayTech has been left emotionally numb by the recent news of more and more PC ports, and thanks to Kim Joshua, we have the clip, so if you guys want to go check out his channel, then go ahead, because he makes very similar content to me.
So God of War is currently on the on Steam store, which would make it 2 games within 1 year. So the beginning of this, well, towards the beginning of this year, or a little bit after the beginning of this year, Days Gone went over, but God of War went over. Now, as my effect right now, I don't really feel anything. That's probably because we already knew God of War was going to go over.
However, I do have to give him some credit for evolving past his usual completely unintelligent ways by realizing people love to clip him overreacting to PC port news.
And I'm seeing it this way. And I just want everybody to understand, if you're trying to like get reaction videos out of me anymore, it's probably not gonna happen.
To no one's surprise, the intelligent comments quickly dissipate into mildly intelligent comments. Better than his usual thoughts, but still not on the same level as a normal human being.
This is because hold on, True Woody. I'm gonna calm you down because I don't want anybody to have content. So please don't. You can do that off air, but hold on. The reason why I think this is awesome is because we have God of War Ragnarok about to come out. And you're going to want to continue that story.
Although I'm happy he's finally been quote-unquote bullied enough to appreciate PC ports. His reasoning is beyond stupid. This shit is exactly why I make the content I do. If I can quote-unquote bully these Sony ponies into not giving a shit about PC ports by making videos on them, I will gladly continue making them. Delivering salt, using the salt myself, and making Sony ponies emotionally numb are 3 things I thoroughly enjoy and always will do. People who unironically get pissed off about more people being able to play the same games as them are the perfect examples of why quote-unquote bullying is not necessarily a bad thing. Low-key though, Cory Barlog, aka the creative director for Sony Santa Monica, has recently been doing some absolutely base trolling of Sony ponies. He ratioed the Sony ponies so hard they ended up deleting their tweet soon after, and then he's been posting some obvious troll posts in response to this announcement. That man is undeniably an absolute Chad. Now, it wouldn't be a proper video making fun of Sony ponies if I didn't include an old tweet where one of them claimed a certain title would never come to PC. Now, top dogs like God of War, Last of Us, Uncharted, Spider-Man, etc. will not make it to PC, especially God of War. It is one of the oldest PlayStation IPs and PS mascot. Titles like Days Gone, Infamous, or GAAS, like Predator's Hunting Ground, already released are more likely. Like goddamn, these motherfuckers just can't stop playing themselves every single day. It's honestly a talent to be this goddamn stupid. I know I always say I'm impressed by these people for all the wrong reasons in every video, but I genuinely mean it. How I still get impressed by this stuff is a mystery, but I'll never be able to comprehend the sheer idiocy of certain people. Whilst I was editing this video, Tier 3 Sim found a tweet of Crap Gamer saying God of War would never come to PC. At this point, the Crap Gamer curse is undeniably real, and as I said a second ago, the amount of times PlayStation fanboys embarrass themselves like this is just flat out hilarious. I guess it's time for Crap Gamer to switch to Nintendo then. I paid many times more on the black market and bought a PlayStation for $1,500 to enjoy exclusive games, but you port the games on a PC for exclusives and the PlayStation brand, which I really liked, but now I am very upset with you. This man really flexed the fact he spent 1.5 grand on a bloody PS5 and tried to claim he bought it off of the black market. You can't make this shit up. He could have easily found even a scam PS5 for less than $1,500. Like, what the fuck? I knew Sony ponies were bad, but I never really thought anyone was dumb enough to spend that much money on a console when they could have easily spent that on a PC, which, let's face it, would have been significantly better than the PS5. As much as I love Sony Pony Soul, sometimes these motherfuckers motherfuckers low-key scare me. How is it even possible for someone to think 1.5 grand is a reasonable price for a $500 system, let alone only paying that in order to play PlayStation exclusives when the current exclusives they do have are either short as fucking overpriced or straight up garbage plus overpriced. Oh, here we go again, yet another PlayStation exclusive lost to PC. Just great. Hey, at least they are finally waking up to the fact that this is only good news, and it is just great. This is it, moving to Xbox where they actually have exclusive games. Buddy, Xbox exclusives are also on PC. I thought that was common knowledge amongst PlayStation fanboys. I mean, it seemed like it was the only thing you lot have been talking about for the past couple of years, saying dumb shit along the lines of Xbox has no games because they're on PC. But hey, I'm sure you definitely thought your tweet through before posting it. True PlayStation fans realize this is the beginning of the end of the PlayStation console. It's a sad day for PlayStation loyals and a great day for PC gamers. Big L, PlayStation, sad day. Jesus Christ, you lot are past the point of over dramatic. This will only mean that Sony aka PlayStation makes more money than ever before. Not that PlayStation will end. Most console users won't swap to PC, and even if they do, they'll still be buying these games, so Sony makes money either way. Plus, most console users won't swap to PC just because the exclusives are going there. People buy consoles because they want to play on consoles, not because of the exclusives. When it comes to the majority of people, if they wanted to be on PC, they would already be on there. It's incredible how PlayStation fanboys still hate PlayStation making more money, and still think that PlayStation making more money is an L. Like, it's completely counterproductive. Only fanboys would be able to conceive such an insanely backwards idea. Pure insanity. I understand Sony's new direction and release exclusives to PC, but every single one, I mean, games like Gran Turismo had the console logo in history and will probably land on PC sooner or later. Same goes for God of War. Don't forget guys, it's pure insanity that a business wants to maximize profits. It's truly shocking that games which have already been leaked to be coming to PC have finally been announced to officially be coming to PC. I truly mean it when I say this, but no one could have seen this coming. There were no signs or warnings, nothing. This is just shocking. I can't believe a multi-billion-dollar company likes money. This is why Nintendo is better. No games on PC. I know this person may not necessarily be a PlayStation fanboy, but I sure as hell am not going to leave him out of the video. That, among other things, is exactly why Nintendo is so much worse than PlayStation and Sony. I love to be the one to tell this guy, but there are literally hundreds of Nintendo games available on PC via emulation, including almost every Nintendo Switch exclusive. The fact there aren't native ports from Nintendo for PC doesn't make them better. That's far worse for us as consumers, as we only have one specific place to purchase those games, and let's face it, that place we have to purchase those games from isn't good in the first place. And unless you want to emulate Switch exclusives, you're forced to play them in a horrifically bad state, thanks to how pathetically weak the Switch's hardware is. Goodbye PlayStation, you lost the essence, the exclusives in more than 25 years of history. Goodbye. They didn't lose anything, these games will still be available on your PlayStation. They're not being delisted and made PC exclusives, my guy. This is a win-win for pretty much everyone. More people get to play good games while Sony makes more money. No one loses in this situation. How someone can think that 25 years of history magically disappears because more people get to play the same games as them is honestly unbelievable. I'll never be able to understand how people can be this selfish. Disappointed ever, no more PlayStation exclusive. Why we still need to buy PlayStation while we can just wait for PC and get better performance. Now stop selling console, rip PlayStation. If you really want to kill PlayStation, then yeah, I agree they should stop making consoles. But the thing is, not everyone wants a PC, just like not everyone wants a console, which is why Sony are bringing these games to Steam, so they can tap a market which for the most part isn't interested in coming to them. You can still play these games on your PS5, and unless you want to dish out the extra money for a high-end PC, you definitely won't be matching the performance of the PS5. In no world does this suddenly make the PS5 entirely obsolete like you're claiming it does. At Herman Holtz, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on the PlayStation ecosystem over my lifetime. You're really gonna screw me like this? How is it even possible to spend tens of thousands on the PlayStation ecosystem? I've been a PlayStation guy for the majority of my lifetime, from the PS1 to the PS4, and I have definitely not even come close to having spent tens of thousands on the PlayStation ecosystem. Also, why the fuck is this man flexing wasting that much money on Sony and video games? I don't care how much you love gaming, 10k plus on video games is insanity, and it is certainly not a flex. Games I never see a PC port happening for: Spider-Man and Ratchet & Clank. God, I love breaking the hearts of Sony ponies. It was already leaked that Ratchet & Clank will be coming to PC, and personally I have a feeling that eventually Spider-Man PS4 will find its way to PC. It may take longer than the other ports, but it's still likely that it will eventually come to PC. But I know it's hard to cope with this information, so say whatever you want to yourself to help you sleep at night, because for some reason you actually give a shit about who gets to play the same games as you. Now I am about to overdose on Sony Pony Soul, so with all of that being said, please do not forget to do all the things YouTubers love to bet you to do, aka check out my Discord server, follow me on Twitter, as well as like, comment and subscribe, so that I will see you all in the next video.